The coronavirus is certainly spreading throughout the world, and joining us now for a take on American things is Miranda Devine, columnist at the Daily Telegraph. She joins us in New York now. Miranda, how is it being received in the US so far, the coronavirus?
Well, good morning. It's been a very politicised situation, actually. The Democrats seized on some sort of fake news about Donald Trump. They said that he called the coronavirus a hoax when he hadn't called it a hoax. He'd called the politicisation of the coronavirus epidemic a hoax. And then there was criticism of the president when he very early on January 31, closed the borders to China, stopped those flights from China coming in. That travel ban's been now extended to, Iran and Italy and so on. And he was criticised and called a racist. Joe Biden called him a xenophobe. And of course, that decision been widely praised by top health experts in the States, saying that it's managed to slow the spread of the virus and allow health authorities to get on top of it, allow the hospitals to manage more of a trickle of cases rather than everyone getting sick all at once, and also buying time until a vaccine can be created, which is, at least 18 months off.
Yeah, still a long time away. In the United States, there have been a number of deaths, mainly on the West Coast near Seattle. Are people panic buying like they appear to be in Australia?
Yes, look, there is, baked beans, for instance, have run out on Fresh Direct, because I tried to get some today. I guess New York is a bigger city. There's a lot more stock. But certainly I've been buying. Everyone I know has been stocking up on water and, toilet paper and canned goods. I think it's just the sensible thing to do. That's what the authorities are telling us. You've got the subway in New York. Every day now they're washing it down with bleach to try and, stem diseases there. The streets seem much quieter, and I guess this is happening all over the world. Everyone is practicing social isolation. Twitter, for instance, is one of the companies here in America that's told workers to work from home. Our own company has said to stop any non-essential business travel and so on. I think these are just sensible suggestions.
All right, Miranda, we just had a conversation on about the Super Tuesday that's taking place today. 14 states, one territory that will be deciding who they believe the Democratic nominee should be. So what's your view of this? It certainly seems like California will probably swing hard to the left. Where's everybody else going?
Well, look, the polls are saying that Joe Biden is going to come out of this on top because he had such a huge bump, which was not actually predicted that it was going to be so big, from South Carolina on Saturday. And he's now, with Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar dropping out of the race, and endorsing him, he benefits from that as well. And also, I guess, Bernie Sanders has had a lot more scrutiny about his socialist policies. That's knocked a bit of the gloss off him. And, we're shaping up really for a contested convention at which, if Bernie Sanders doesn't win, they're fair and square, having, gathered a majority of delegates, as could happen, then his followers are not going to vote for Joe Biden. They are going to stay at home, or even some of them may vote for Donald Trump. Donald Trump certainly sending signals that they're welcome on board.
Yeah, he certainly is. Now, there's a bit of a clip of Joe Biden that's going somewhat viral. Let's just have a look at that.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
What is the thing?
What on earth is he talking about, Miranda?
That is a quote from the Declaration of Independence, which most school kids in America know. The thing is actually God. It's the creator, all men are created equal. It's liberty, justice, what's the other thing? Pursuit of happiness. And obviously I didn't grow up in America, but the thing is God. And so that is just he called Super Tuesday Super Thursday. It's just the end of a long-running string of gaffes, which have have people seriously concerned about his cognitive abilities and whether they're slipping. You know, I mean, some 20 years ago, he had a brain aneurysms and surgery on his brain. Whether or not that has had some impact now on a deterioration, it's something that isn't really said out loud. But if this man is going to be the front runner to become president of the United States, he himself is even talking about only serving one term if he seems to have some sort of cognitive slippage. So whoever he nominates as his vice president will be crucial. But if he is the nominee, he is going to be just chopped up. Well, they're talking. Look, Amy Klobuchar was asked about it today. She was coy. There's really talk that he would need, just for demographic identity politics reasons, have a black woman. So one of those could be Kamala Harris, who dropped out, of course, halfway through, but was very highly regarded. And so who knows? I mean, it could even be Pete Buttigieg, but. Whoever it is will be very important, because that person may end up stepping in. They'll be just, you know, a brainwave away from the presidency.
A heartbeat away. That's what happened to John McCain back in 2008 when that was the criticism that was levelled at Sarah Palin. That's interesting, isn't it? So Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, they're both in their late 70s. All of a sudden, Donald Trump's the youngest out of the lot.
The spring chicken.
Yeah, exactly, at 73. So anyway.
Incredible.
Miranda, we will have to leave it
He was
there.
the oldest, and now he's 5 years younger.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he is the toddler of the group. No offence intended there.
Exactly.